Hi, good evening to all. Today we are going to look at an important topic of organizational behavior. The topic is the elements of conflict management or types of conflict situations, or we can call it as a constructive and the destructive conflict. Constructive conflict results in good result, and a destructive conflict results in bad result. While interacting with each other, an individual, team, or group levels, there may be occasions when conflict occurs due to perceptual differences. The interaction is an important factor here. If there is no interaction, there is no question of conflict. If there is interaction, the conflict occurs. Conflict occurs due to perceptual differences. What do you mean by the perceptual differences? The people are the heterogeneous. They have they differ from their thought process and the behavior. This is called perceptual differences. It is the main reason for the conflict. It may be intrapersonal, interpersonal, intragroup, intergroup, and intra-organizational, as well as inter-organizational in nature. The word intra means the within. The word inter means in between. First, we will look at the intrapersonal conflict, or it's also called as conflict within the individual. It has two types. First one is a value conflict. It is usually value related, but the role playing expected of the individual does not conform with the values and beliefs held by the individual. Value conflict means value conflict occurs the organization does not fulfill individual need and they hired their value and beliefs they have reduced their values and beliefs held by the individual. The next one is decision making. It causes conflict within the individual. Will have to take decisions based on the past experience and the knowledge. Decision making also factor of the conflict. So we have to overcome to take decisions based on the past experience and the knowledge. But it is avoidable because the individual has to bring a lot of decisions so we need to pick the correct decisions. That time the conflict may occur. The next one is the interpersonal conflict. It involves the conflict between two or more individuals and is probably the most common and most recognized conflict. Interpersonal conflict occurs between two or more individuals. It is visible in the organization obviously. This may involve the conflict between two managers who are competing for limited capital and manpower resources. It is not in the same department. It is happening. It will happen from various departments for the funds and the utilization of resources. For that purpose, then this conflict occurs. The next one is the intra-group conflict. All formal groups and informal groups have established certain norms of behavior and operational standards that all members are expected to adhere to. All individuals or the groups have to follow certain norms of organization. They should follow that norms. The individual may want to remain within the group for social needs but may disagree with the group methods. The members of the group want to remain within the group for the purpose of social needs, but they will disagree in the structure of the groups. That time the conflict will occur. The next one is the intergroup conflict. An organization may be described as a well-developed network of different teams, groups, sections, and departments. In an organization, lot of departments, groups, and sections are functioning. The conflict generally don't arise due to personal reasons. The different organizational factors which are integral to organizational structure have a greater role to play in this respect. It has two types now, functional and the dysfunctional conflict. Maybe this conflict happens now. Conflict occurs now between two managers, department managers, for the purpose of utilization of resources and a fund and the various other organizational factors. The next one is the inter-organizational conflict. Conflict also occurs between organizations that in some way are dependent on each other. If an organization depends on another organization, the time that this kind of conflict occurs. Example of this conflict is one existing between a buyer and a supplier. Sometimes we have purchased goods from another organization. That time the supplier will come to supply our goods. That time the conflict will occur from between buyer and the supplier. The next one is the intra-organizational conflict. It encompasses horizontal, vertical, line staff and the role-based conflicts. It has so many kinds now. The hierarchy of management levels in the form of horizontal and vertical hierarchy, line staff, the line organization or the staff organization, and role-based conflicts also occurs. Thank you. We will see you again with another session. Until, stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye.